Okay, so what we have today is an American range model. I don't know if you can see it. It's an AF45 deep fryer. It's got a bad thermocouple, and we're going to replace it. The thermocouple is right here in the back. It's hard to see. It's kind of behind my finger. It'll be a little easier to see when it comes out. First step is to remove these two burners. Take a 1/2 inch wrench, loosen all these nuts, which I've already kind of done. Then you simply lift up, tilt forward, pull out. You're about to hit the big valve or you'll get a bath. Okay, now we're going to pull out the other one here. Basically take your hand, you push up, tilt forward, lift it out the rest of the way, take it straight on out. Now, the thermocouple is not going to be too bad to get out. It's right back here. It's kind of hard to see. I believe this is a 7/16 wrench. Just put it on the bottom. It's kind of hard to get your fingers back here, but for the first one, just crack it free. And it should be able to just unscrew by hand. It's brass on steel, so it could be a little tough at times. Just work with it gently. Try not to strip it or tear it up. Okay, the screws out. Now this thermocouple pulls straight down through the hole. Sometimes a little difficult. It may require you to take the screws from the front here out to help make it a little easier to remove. So let's hang them up. Got my trusty slotted on. Dr. Z feels with this stuff. Okay, now we're going to take the screws out. I don't have my screwdriver with me, so we're just going to use my handy dandy multi-tool because I left my screwdrivers in my tool bag and I didn't bring it with me because I forgot about this step. So we're just going to unscrew these enough so we can move it and remove the get them out by hand now. Okay. Careful not to lose these screws. They're pretty small. Kind of hard to see, but they're pretty small little screws. Mind you, I warn you now, I'm not licensed or certified by American Range to fix this equipment. So take what I tell you with a grain of salt, but it should at the end work. Okay, that's out. Now we're going to just move this up and we'll pull down on our thermocouple here. Sometimes they tend to stick a little bit, especially if they're egged. Okay. Sometimes you may have to work a little bit more than other times. I'm going to put you guys down, I'm going to pull it out, and I'll bring you back when I'm done. Really, you need both hands because you're going to hold the tube up and pull down on the thermocouple and try not to break anything. Okay, so I put the new valve in the back here. Tighten this, put the screws back in. It took a little doing, but we got it out. Here's the old thermopile. You see it's a bit worn and burnt and dirty. Okay, so now we're into the electrical connectors down here. It's a millivolt system, so it's electric. There's no coax. Take your Phillips, stick it in there, back it out. Take your Phillips, stick it in there, back it out. Pretty straightforward so far. Pull it straight down, and just take this, work it out. Now the fun part's working the new one in. It's going to be red to the center terminal, white to the outer on this model. So we'll just simply, it usually takes a little doing, and most of the time both hands, so we'll see how I do this. You're red, and you're white. Really, this is difficult to do with one hand. Okay, so one, and we just work the other one in real quick. They're soldered, so they shouldn't fall apart on it. Okay, that's good. There you go. Now I'll just do the reverse with the hookups. They simply just go back in. I'll do this one first, a little easier. Okay, so we'll just take these, slip them up, just slide it onto the base, drop it in the back hole, slide it straight on down, it bottoms out, take the other one, do the same operation again, up onto the pin on the base, careful with the handle, and the holes, bottoms out. Take your wrench, go back, tighten them up till they stop, so they don't fall out on you. and you're all set. Like pilot as usual, and everything should be good. Okay, sit back down. Okay, see we got the thermocouple all replaced. It's glowing nice and red hot now. As you see, we're all connected up down here. So the only thing we have to do is test it. Now on this deep fryer, you'll turn the pilot to the on position. As you see now, on. It's kind of hard to tell. On. I'm trying to focus on this camera. Okay. So we got our on. And we're all set there. We're going to turn it on, which is simply turn this knob to desired temperature. We're cleaning it. So we're going to turn it to just a little over 200. Watch out for their big flames. It's going to go whoosh. You see, watch, turn it. That's it operating now. Now as you see inside the tank, we're doing some boiling out. So you see there's some grease and some inside the tank is all the grease from the water. See, it didn't take much to do that job. I got my multi-tool, I got a lighter wrench, got my flashlight. And unfortunately, this American range, it may be kind of hard to see, but if you look on the side here, you see that yellow stuff, that's actually grease that somehow has managed to leak its way out of the tank. But see, on this side, it's nice and clean. And it's grease, real clean. So that'll be another thing to try to fix. Right now, we're going to boil it. We got to get it up to 225 with this particular product made by Ecolab. We're going to heat it up till it boils for about 25 minutes. 15 to 25. I like to let it go a little longer. They recommend just because it does a good job that way. And then we'll turn it off and let it cool. Always leave the door open when you're boiling out, because in case the boil out were ever to spill over, you want to be able to at least hit that with something to shut it off. But yeah, that's about it. We're going to boil it out. We're going to drain it, rinse it, scrub it, fill it up with fresh oil. It'll look like brand new.